Welcome to Gab Sessions with Stephanie Marie, aka Gabby. This is a space where we talk business, growth, and the messy middle of entrepreneurship, with a little real life mixed in. Every week, I'll bring you clarity, confidence, and momentum to help you create your version of success. Grab your coffee and let's dive in. Welcome back to Gab Sessions with Stephanie Marie, aka Gabby, where I help entrepreneurs simplify what feels messy, build aligned momentum, and grow brands that actually feel human. As we come to the end of the year and the end of the CEO sprint, I want to talk about something that feels especially important right now. Messy momentum still counts, and sometimes imperfect action ends up being just perfect. Yesterday's episode came together in the most real-life way. Running late, gym brain, freezing weather, minimal makeup, and a podcast recording that could have easily been postponed. But instead of waiting for everything to feel perfectly lined up, we showed up anyway. And what came out of that wasn't rushed or sloppy. It was grounded, connected, and honest. That's why I believe so deeply in doing things imperfectly, not recklessly, not without intention, but without waiting for ideal conditions that may never come. Because so often when we allow ourselves to show up as we are, things unfold in a way that's better than anything we could have planned. One of the reasons the conversation worked so well is because it wasn't transactional, it was relational. Connected relationships make business more fun, even when it's hard, especially when you're a solopreneur, entrepreneur, strategist, or CEO wearing all the hats. When you're building on your own, having people you trust, people you can laugh with, show up messy with, and pivot with, matters more than we often admit. And here's something I want to name clearly. As business owners, we have the ability to pivot at the drop of a hat or even before the hat drops. That flexibility isn't chaos, it's leadership, it's discernment. It's knowing when to adjust, when to simplify, and when to let something evolve instead of forcing it into a box. I've been noticing the same energy show up outside of my business too. All the trending holiday recipes I've saved, some will turn out amazing, some probably won't, and some I'll probably never try. But the fun isn't in perfection. It's in the trying, the experimenting, the sharing. And business works the same way. Not everything needs to be optimized before the year ends. Some things just need to be experienced. There's something incredibly freeing about embracing things instead of resisting them. Embracing the mess, the pivot, the imperfect timing, the version of you that showed up anyway. That kind of acceptance restores trust in yourself. It creates momentum that actually feels sustainable. And it allows you to move into the next season with clarity instead of exhaustion. Sometimes embracing things exactly as they are is the most empowering thing we can do. As we wrap up the CEO sprint and head into the holidays, I want to leave you with this. You don't need to rush into anything before the year ends. If you're feeling called to more clarity, support, and grounded momentum, you're always welcome inside Business Growth Society. It's a space for intentional entrepreneurs who want consistency without chaos and growth that actually feels aligned. And if now isn't the right time for that, that's completely okay. You can hang out on my socials, watch the behind-the-scenes moments, including the bloopers and pre-show conversations from yesterday's episode, or jump into my free community and simply observe, reflect, and take what you need. There's no pressure here. No new year, new you energy required. Just an open door when it feels right. Everything's linked in the show notes. As you close out the year and move into the holidays, remember this. Messy momentum still counts, showing up imperfectly still matters, and sometimes embracing things as they are is the most liberating and freeing thing we can do. Thanks for listening to Gab Sessions with Stephanie Marie. If today's episode gave you clarity, confidence, or momentum, hit subscribe and share it with a friend who needs it too. Want to go deeper? You can join me inside Business Growth Society or email me at stephaniemarie@gabbyandcompany to see how we can work together. Remember, stop overthinking, start building, and create your version of success. I'll see you next time.